Welcome to the Songwriter Connection, the podcast that delves deep into the art and heart of songwriting. Each week, we gather around the dining room table to uncover the stories behind the songs. We invite you to join us on a journey to the creative minds of the songwriters who shape the melodies of our lives. From Nashville, Tennessee, here's your host, Dave Lenahan.
Delving Dave, right? Thanks for joining us on the Songwriter Connection podcast. A great guest today. Listen. She's a powerhouse voice from Youngstown, Ohio. Carved out her own lane, blending blues, rock, oh yeah, and raw, heartfelt storytelling. Leanne Binder is our guest. Let's listen to a little bit of her, man. She's awesome. That make you feel?
I love it. Like a little bit of something.
Makes me feel great. That's Leanne Binder, who's our guest.
Yep.
It's Binder from Youngstown, Ohio. Well, I appreciate you flying in early to do my takeover last night. This is the first time on the podcast that I got to hear you live in person before you came in to do the show.
Yeah,
That's
I
awesome.
appreciate it. That was so much fun. Like, it was a little cold.
A little cold, yeah.
I saw the breath.
We could see the breath from the stage.
And you're like, let's do one more. I'm like, I'm shattering up there. Yeah. We're sharing a hand warmer. It was like, here, it's your turn to play. Take the hand warmer.
This takeover was at the Distillery, which is in Midtown Nashville. And, we're all known for these rooftop bars. It's kind of a rooftop bar, but it doesn't have a cover,
It was a really great place.
Cold, but
it was a little chilly.
They got the heaters going, but it's fun. And thank you for doing that. You were awesome.
Oh, yeah, it was fun.
Isn't it hard to just go from what we just heard here, all those horns and intensive, great playing, to just you and acoustic guitar?
You would think, but believe it or not, I play solo acoustic all over.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I did a couple of shows, a couple of years opening for the Outlaws, like Ghost Riders in the Sky, the Outlaws.
Henry Paul was just on this podcast
was he?
a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, when they were up in my neck of the woods, I opened for them for years.
Did you?
And it's just me and a guitar, and then, you got the guitar army coming on. I remember the first time I was doing it, I'm facing the stage, like looking back at the drums, and I know that there's probably like 1,100 people in Burgettstown out behind me, and I'm like, I must be crazy doing this. And I thought, well, here we go. And I just grabbed my Gibson and turned around and just ran at it. And, I was lucky enough. They're fun. They are an amazing band.
That is an amazing band.
To watch work.
Band. Man, can they jam. Those guys are amazing.
And harmonize. They do this circle of truth thing before they get on stage where it's all harmony work.
Oh, and the
amazing.
harmony is killer. And, he also started the band Black Hawk.
Oh, yeah.
Really known for their harmonies. Go back and listen to that podcast with Henry. We caught up with him in Dayton, Ohio.
Big fan of that band.
He's a great guy. Great guys. Yeah. So you've got a new record, and it's an EP, and I have something to say.
I got something to say.
And they say it reflects a bit of sadness and hope and beauty all wrapped up into these 6 songs.
Yeah, when I sat down with my producer, we'd been writing and recording some songs up to this point.
Tell him about your producer.
Mr. Turner. Mr. Turner won a Grammy this year.
He did. How about that?
Lee is the keyboard player for Darius Rucker.
Right. Great.
And I was fortunate enough by happenstance to fall upon his doorstep. And he's like, come on in. We happen to know some 7 degrees of separation, some friends of mine that were friends with Darius and around the circle. And there I was in Nashville with Lee.
Yeah.
And I have been using him, and he's been a writing partner of mine for about 6-7 years now.
Wow.
And he listened, and he taught me a lot, and my ears have grown a lot, as we say.
Tends to happen, doesn't it?
Yeah, because you got to get out of that bubble. I've been playing rock and blues and a little bit of that country crossover stuff my whole life, but you're wheelhousing the same thing over and over again. And I'm like, I knew deep in my heart that I kind of needed a fresh start, and I found it down here in Nashville.
Yeah.
Even though, you think I came here to play country music, but I was a blues player and came down, and, that's how this album got born.
Wow. And, people you should know, you still live in the Youngstown area, and you just come down to Nashville to record and write and go back and forth. So you don't have to really, we've said this before, you don't have to pack up the van and head to Nashville and live in the streets.
No, I mean, I wish, that I could be here more than I am. I'm down here pretty much like 1 week a month. I come in and out, but it's cheaper for me to work and fly in and work a couple days than it is to get a 1-bedroom apartment, to be honest with you.
That's right, because you've built quite a following in your area, and you've got places that you can play and get paid.
Yes, I do get paid to play, and I have a vocal studio.
Yeah.
So I have that as a secondary income, and then I work here. I've vocal coached some people down here in Nashville also, so it's kind of a good way to supplement.
I got you. I want to get into all of that. I really do. Your story's amazing. But first I want to ask you, how did you come to the blues?
I think I was born in the blues.
You were born?
Yeah. That's not true. I lie. But I started singing very, very young.
Yeah.
I was accepted into the college in my town when I was 12.
12 years old.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I went, my mom, she knew that I was singing a lot and she didn't want me to hurt my voice. So she begged and pleaded, and finally, Dr. and Mrs. Raridan were professors at Dana School of Music at Youngstown State, and they said, fine, bring the child. But she's too young. She's too young to be studying voice. Like, these people that start kids really young, it's a dangerous thing.
Yeah. You can hurt your voice.
You can, because the voice needs to grow and mature just like a ballet dancer's ankles need to. Yeah. Like, you can't put them on point too early. They'll break their ankles. So off we go. And I didn't know what I was doing. I was just told to do some things, and I did them. And then I was told to sit in the hall. So I sat in the hall, and years later, the conversation that was had was, they told my parents, you have an obligation to train her voice.
Obligation?
You have an obligation to train her voice.
Well, you must have seen something in you.
I don't know. I sang Tomorrow from Annie, so who knows? But I could apparently sing scales.
Well, there you go. So, and you didn't even know what they were then.
No, they just said, sing this. I'm like, okay. So Dr. Raridan came out and he said, Leanne, you have a talent. I never knew if I could sing or not. Nobody ever told me. But you have a talent, and if you listen to what I say and do exactly as you were told, I'm going to give you to an undergrad for a year, and then if you listen...
At 12 years old?
You will be allowed to study with Mrs. Raridan.
Wow.
I go, okay. Uh-huh. And then I sang in Italian, nothing but Italian, until I was 16.
Wow. Mm-hmm. And then you went to the Ohio State University.
I did.
And you studied and sang
opera. I was a performance major.
Wow.
Unfortunately...
From opera to the blues.
Well, here's where the blues come in. I always liked rock and roll. Like,
But you can't grow up in Northeast Ohio and not be, right?
We're guitar rock people.
Yes, we are.
But I would go from like Bohemian Rhapsody and Cat Stevens or, Johnny Cash. I was such a huge Johnny Cash fan. Yeah, to like Wagner.
Wow. Ride
of the Valkyrie. I don't know. It was weird. And Louis Prima. Because I wanted to be a Disney singer. Yeah. Like in the Jungle Book. Anyways, so unfortunately, Ohio State had a very different way of teaching compared to what I was raised teaching, was called a Lamperti technique. It's a kind of bel canto.
I love how you roll the R's. Oh, say it again.
Lamperti.
What does that mean?
It's a guy.
Okay.
It's his technique.
His technique. Okay.
Yeah, he's dead.
He's dead.
Very old guy. Yeah. So anyways, they blew my voice out.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I came home.
In college?
I came home my sophomore year. I went to study, as I always do, through the summer. And my voice teacher picked the phone up and called my parents and said, I don't know what's happening with the technique she's learning down there, but if you don't take her out of school, she'll never sing again. And I can't promise you I can save her voice.
Oh, my goodness.
So
wow. Man, that's got to be...
The blues.
That's the blues right there.
Right?
Take away your voice and...
Yeah.
Yeah.
And for a good... Well, I never quit studying, but she said, you have got to do what I tell you to do. And twice a week I studied.
Mrs. Raridan?
Mrs. Raridan, yeah. And she just passed away like a year or so ago. She was 90 years old. No, she was good. It was all good.
Yeah.
And she saved my voice.
Really?
Yes, she did.
Through what? Exercise? Rest?
No, I didn't rest. And luckily I had to have a laryngoscopy. There were no vocal nodes. They're just like, you have the biggest damn voice. Mm-hmm. Your vocal cords are strong.
Yep.
It was a technique, how you approach a note, how you go for notes.
Yeah.
Where I had a big voice.
Yeah.
We never pushed. Yeah. But you learn big voices from being small and learning how to support instead of going at it. And they had a different way about it there. Mm-hmm. And I got accepted. Remember, I auditioned at 16 for Ohio State.
Ohio State?
I was in Ohio State at 17.
Gee.
So I was so young. I probably was too young to be in college.
Yeah.
But I was already out of school. It was time to go.
Yeah. Wow.
But all of that made me who I am. So it was a very worst thing, but it made me a really good vocal coach.
I'll bet.
Because I had to relearn everything instead of just having it happen naturally. Like, hey, do this, and you just do it because you're a kid and you don't know any better.
Last month on this show, Bobby Chitwood was on, and he's a great guy and a great singer. But he hurt his voice so bad that he really couldn't sing for a couple years.
Oh.
It took a couple years. He's just now getting back to it. So, I mean, and again, I preached this on the show along with Heck with Genres about taking care of your vocal instrument. And if you're a performing songwriter, be careful, right? I mean...
it's a fine line because you become people can be vocal cripples. Oh, like I don't believe in any of that crap.
No?
No throat coat, no honey, no nothing, no nothing.
Really?
Yes.
No.
Because the voice will tell you what's wrong. And if you're feeling something wrong, there's something wrong and it needs addressed and changed.
Right.
You don't want to mask it.
Yeah. And, one of the things we were talking to Bobby was I asked him how to take care of the voice. And one of the things he said was, if you're sick, don't force it. That's what he said. Wait, I mean, I can see you going, I don't know about that. But sometimes the show's got to go on, right? But what he did, I think he injured it because he was trying to do too much. And
the mistake people make is they think you sing from your throat.
Yeah.
Vocal cords vibrate. That's their job. Everything else happens below.
Yeah. Diaphragm. Even
lower. Down in the groin. That's where it
kidding.
happens. The diaphragm is a product of that. I'll show you after.
Sure.
You can't show this on
is
radio.
Fascinating to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. We can't go below the belt on the hut. Sorry.
Yeah. But everything...
No kidding. But that's the blues.
Below the boat.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Good. That's awesome.
So that's kind of, I think if you can't breathe, you can't sing. So if I have bronchitis, there's no show.
I was in the studio a couple weeks ago. I didn't take my asthma medicine before going.
Yep.
I didn't have enough breath. It was a struggle, but we got through it.
I can sing through sinuses, but if you can't breathe, if it's a pneumonia, a bronchitis, or something like that, just don't.
Just don't.
I mean, sometimes you have to, and there's tricks you can use to get through a show. Right. But you've got to drop notes. You've got to know your way around having to sing sick.
Exactly. Well, I know we get sidetracked, and that's what I do. I'm like squirrel brain. And so I want to talk.
That's okay.
I want to talk about.
I love that. I mean, I think people should know. And if you need more, inbox me. I'll help you out.
Inbox you, right?
Yeah.
You've got a great website too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
LeanneBinderMusic.com.
Check it out. You'll find out all about her, and she really has a remarkable story. So that's how the blues came.
You
were faced with, perhaps at a young age, losing what you worked on all your life.
Short of losing my father, it was the most devastating thing that has ever happened. And at least I had my voice to get through my father.
Yeah. So what did you do in that time? I mean, was it then that you started writing seriously?
No, I wrote before I started writing. And I started writing, I can remember as a little girl on a swing set trying to make up songs.
Yeah.
And not even knowing that I was a songwriter. It was just like, I think it was just in me to do that. And I loved stories. And I grew up with parents that read to me a lot. So anything, my imagination was just crazy. I could be anything you want me to be at whatever time. Just tell me, let's do that.
Yeah.
So I started writing in high school because I would just regurgitate. Like I would find rock books of music, and then I'd be like, oh, that's how chord progressions work. Oh, I'm like, all right. Yeah. So that's how that works. And, back then we didn't have chordy and all that stuff give you your chords. You had to listen to the radio with a cassette tape in. Mm-hmm. And then you had to wait for the DJ to play it, and then you had to record it. You usually missed the first two.
We did that all the time.
Yeah. And then you would teach yourself, but it taught you structure.
This may get a laugh. We would record it off the radio, right? And we learned the song. And I can't remember which song. My brother and I, my brother had a really good ear. Mm-hmm. And he could pick it up, He could tell if it was a C7 or a C, C minor 7. He got that fine of an ear. But we would record it like that off the radio. And I can't remember the song. It might have been American Pie. It might have been Sign, Everywhere's a Sign. Yeah. And whenever we played it, we would end with CKLW because the jingle was on at the end, right? Oh, crazy. But that's how we did it, right?
Yeah, that's how we learned songs.
Yeah.
I mean, the first rock band I was in, I was probably 17 or 18 years old.
Yeah.
And we had to be out playing in a month. It was a cover band.
Yeah.
But they had originals too. Like we wrote originals.
Right.
And that's how I started recording. But they're like, here, these are the 5 songs you have to learn for tomorrow.
Oh, wow.
And I was a keyboard player at the time. I wasn't playing guitar. So
That's
I was
right.
singing.
You played keys as well.
Yeah.
That's great. Yeah.
So I learned to learn songs. Mm-hmm. And then these guys taught me, started getting into the recording studio. They're like, well, cover songs are great, but unless you write your own. And so they really fed that writing part of me.
Good.
And that's when I think my first, oh God, it's going to sound really old. I think my first recordings and stuff were on 45. I think I have a 45 somewhere.
Okay, great.
Because it was vinyl and it was, the 80s.
I love vinyl to this day.
I do too.
Yeah.
I think I sound better on it.
I think everything sounds better on vinyl.
I agree. I wish it wasn't so expensive to make vinyl now.
I know. I'm thinking about doing it on my next project.
I want to do the EP on vinyl,
Yeah.
but I don't have a sugar daddy. I just have Sugar Leanne.
Well, there are companies now that will do it on a basis where they can order and then they'll ship it. You don't have to do the big upfront, I found
really?
a few of those online. So,
Okay.
Yeah. So a lot of folks
We'll
are doing
talk.
that around because people aren't buying CDs. You know what? Most cars don't even have CDs in them anymore.
No, they don't. They buy them because they're nice and people want to support you, and it's the only way musicians make. Spotify doesn't pay.
No,
sorry out there in the world, but
no, they don't.
to make enough to do more recordings, you
Right.
need
You do.
merch. Is our big cash cow.
Merch, that's right. You can get out there and tour it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. And you've toured some really cool places. We're going to talk about some of the places you've played. And,
Oh, boy.
and you got
Okay.
some great stories that we know.
Oh, I have
But
stories.
This, if you're listening the day it came out, it should be Christmas Eve. So you've got this special Christmas song. And I want, before the break, I want to hear the story behind this. And I want to play this Christmas song. I know it's emotional. And there's a great story behind it.
There is. I wrote a song called "'Tis the Reason," and it's a true story. And as life would happen, because that's life, it was the last. What happened in this song happened the last Christmas Eve I had with my father. So the whole family goes to church, as we always do, and we went to the early service. My dad was Catholic, so we went to Mass. And we did the children's mass because Mom was, there were hams.
There was hams.
There was Christmas Eve dinner to be had.
Yeah.
So we all trekked down at 4:30. And during the service, the back doors opened to the church. And it's snowing out. It was like the perfect Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
Like, perfect. And Santa Claus was standing in the back of the church. And he walked up through everybody. Never said a word. Everybody's just watching because we didn't know this was going to happen.
Yeah.
Took off his hat. He knelt at the manger and he got up and walked out the side of the door to the building and left the church. Wow. And I was just...
Powerful.
Yeah, it was so powerful to me. I'd never seen that in my whole life.
Yeah.
And I went home and we had Christmas. And that night I got into bed and I wait for midnight, because, the animals can talk.
Can talk at midnight, right?
That's what they say. None of mine will, but I keep waiting.
Mine don't either.
Really, guys? Do I have to go out to the barn to the horses? Maybe they're talking. And I couldn't forget this song. I'm like, something wouldn't let me. So I grabbed a pen and I just wrote, the song just came out, except for the chorus. And the bridge that led to the chorus. I couldn't find it. Well, the bridge came that night. And it was, this night would not be about dollies or toys, but about a small child born in a land far away who would save all mankind on a cross, not a sleigh. I'm like, oh, well, there's my tie. Yeah. And I kept saying, oh my God, how do you mix Jesus and Santa? Like, who does that? Yeah. So I just put it down. And the next day I got up and I showed my dad and my mom and the family. I go, hey, I think I wrote this song last night. Didn't have a melody or anything to it yet. My dad goes, Leanne, I love that song. Please promise me you'll record it. And I go, I will. And I just put it in my computer and went on with Christmas, and life happens. Well, before the following Christmas, my father passed away.
Oh, man.
And I just couldn't, I forgot about this song.
He was putting up his Christmas
He was putting up our Christmas tree. Yeah.
Man.
And you know what? It was a blessing. My father was never ill a day in his life. And it went very quickly. And
Yeah.
I hope when it's my time to leave, I can just kind of smile and be done.
Yeah.
So, in hindsight and having years to get, past it, it was okay. We're all good with that.
Yeah.
But I just couldn't finish the song. I couldn't even think about the song. About 3 years later, because I have my mom, it was just very sudden.
Mm-hmm.
I hear this voice go, Leanne, you need to finish this song. Mm. And I'm like looking kind of up in the air. I'm like, I'm losing myself here. Mm. And they go, no, Leanne, you need to finish the song. And I know it's my dad. Mm. It's in my head, but it's definitely.
Oh, yeah.
And as fate, without drawing this way out, would have it, I met Lee Turner, and he agreed to record the song. Wow. And he goes, but Leanne, we can't, it's November. I can't have this done for Christmas. I go, no, I'll come after the first of the year.
Yeah.
So I knew I had like 2 months to find the chorus. I still know chorus.
Wow.
So back in bed I go, where I write a lot of songs. I have a little Furch guitar on the side. Her name's Winnie, which is my favorite aunt's name.
Awesome.
And I pulled her off the wall, and Winnie and I, I'm playing. I'm like, where am I going with this? And I'm like, 'tis the season to be jolly. And I'm just like playing with words. Jesus is the reason for this. I'm like, 'tis the reason. 'Tis the reason.
'Tis the reason, not the season.
Right. It's 'tis the reason. And I'm like, love and hope. All right, I like that. I'm like, so what? Holds all the, and it fell out just like holds all the answers. Even Santa knows.
Oh, wow.
You can't buy it. It's given for free. All you must do is have faith and believe. And it fell out. It wasn't me. I didn't write this song. I just was the girl lucky enough to have the pen. Mm. I truly believe that.
Wow.
Like it just...
I believe that happens. I do. We've talked about it on this podcast before.
Yeah, I just was... I had the pen and I was looking. Mm-hmm. I was listening to that airwave of stuff.
Caught that wave in the air.
Mm-hmm.
Shall we play it?
Sure.
I got the produced version here. Thanks for that story. That's touching.
Thanks.
'Tis the reason. Leanne Binder is our guest. Songwriter Connection. Merry Christmas, y'all.
A little stone church on a quaint snowy street. Sleigh bells and Santa Claus. It's Christmas Eve. The glow from a manger. Carolers too. The story of Christmas filled up the room. As the service was ending, the doors opened wide. Who stood in the door took us all by surprise. Black boots, white beard, all dressed in red. The jingle of bells, but no words were said. Faith and believe. Everyone gazed as he walked down the aisle. No jolly laugh, just a soft, gentle smile. Straight to the manger he made his way, dropped to his knees, bowed his head, and he prayed. And after a moment, that gentleman rose, placed his hat on his head, and walked out in the snow. Tears filled my eyes, my heart filled with joy.
would not be about dollies or toys, but about a small child in a land far away who would save all mankind on a cross, not a slave. Tears of reason, love and hope holds all the magic even Santa knows. You can't buy it, it's given for free. How you must do. Tears of reason, love and hope holds all the magic even Santa knows. You can't buy it, it's given for free. All you must do is have faith and believe.
It's an incredible story.
Thank you.
Leanne, I love how you weave that story into that beautiful chorus. That was the last thing to come in the song.
Yeah.
I really love it.
Thank you very much. I love that song. That song's very special. It needs to get out to the world.
It really
it's
does.
important. Yeah.
Well, get it out there
Thank
a little
you.
bit today. So there
Yeah, I
you go.
appreciate it.
Take a little break. We're going to come back.
Okay.
Leanne Binder's our guest.
You're listening to the Songwriter Connection with Dave Linehan. Find us on Facebook and YouTube at the Songwriter Connection Podcast. And find Dave at thedaveconnection.com. Now back to the show with your host, Dave Linehan.
And if you're listening to us on YouTube, I know this sounds crazy. YouTube is a visual thing, but we always put it out there because, I think you just need to be there. So we've got a lot of people that listen there and subscribe, and I hope you would subscribe too because that really helps us. Also, at this point, I'd like to remind you that on Spotify, there is the playlist, the Songwriter Connection. It's actually Songwriter Connection, the songs. If you find that playlist, every Wednesday when we publish, I add a couple of new songs from the guests that we've had on that week. So check that out. You can just put it on shuffle, and you'll love hearing some of the songs from some of the greats that we've had on this show. And it may surprise you, some of the songs. You might hear a song like The House That Built Me, because Tom Douglas, who wrote that song, in part, was on this show talking about it. So that's the kind of thing that's out there, and I do thank you for all of that. Leanne Binder flew in last night from Youngstown, Ohio. And, I spent some time in that area.
We have some mutual friends.
Yes, we do.
Who I heard back from last night.
You did?
Very late, yes.
Fast Freddie and I went to college together, and we ruled the college airwaves.
This is what I've been told, and Freddie said that I am supposed to tell you that you and I are supposed to do a podcast with him.
Oh, I would love to do that.
I'll let him know.
I haven't seen him in years.
He looks exactly the same.
The pictures I've seen, he does. Yes, he does. And, I always loved him. Big guy. He saved my life many times. And tough guy. Can be tough. But one of the sweetest guys you ever met in your life.
That's how Youngstown is.
It is.
It is.
I fell in love with that town. I really did. And we'd hang there a lot. Did he ever tell you the story about the unknown DJ?
No.
Ask him about it.
I will, for sure.
And we'll leave it there. We'll have to
All
tell
right.
that on Freddie's podcast.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So, Leanne, I am just so thrilled that you're here. And I know you're playing my Gibson guitar. So we've got to get some songs out of here live around the dining room table, because that's what this podcast is known. And again, you played for us last night at the Distillery at the Songwriter Connection podcast takeover. And
that was so much fun.
Yeah, you wowed us. I mean, we love that big voice of yours and the cool songs. So, we're going to do a little acoustic, not the big horns that you're used to hearing. And by the way, those songs that we played, those horns are real stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
All real horns on. Everything is real. There's no... the horns on Little Bit, fun fact, I wrote the chorus with Winnie, which is not my Gibson.
Not your Gibson.
And I sent it down to Lee. He's like, I think there's something in there. So we came down, we got it done. And I go, he goes, horns. I go, yeah.
Horns, yeah.
I go, well, listen, we didn't have time to do it when I was there. I go, I got to go because I was playing Jazz Fest in New Orleans.
In New Orleans, that's awesome.
I said, but I have friends that play in the Preservation Hall jazz band, like a Preservation Hall. I said, let me call and see if I can wrangle them up. Maybe I can get the horns laid while I'm down for Jazz Fest. Wow. He goes, all right. So I did. I called my friend Craig Klein, who is a trombone player. I was like, I'll bring 2 of the guys. I rented out the Marinade Studios down in New Orleans. And I had horn charts, and I'm thinking, what the H am I doing? I play saxophone. I have no business directing a horn part, and I know how hard these horns are. So I'm in my hotel room, and I'm talking to Lee. I go, Lee, this is crazy. I go, I don't think I should be the person doing this. He goes, Leanne, you read, you write. It'll be fine. Just don't worry about it. I'm like, all right. I hang up, and I'm thinking I'm, crazy. And I walk into Marinade's studio, and Lee Turner is standing there.
Oh, my.
Swear.
You didn't expect him to be there.
No, because he was out on the road with Darius. He got off the tour bus at 4 a.m., and he jumped right onto a plane, flew down to help to produce those horn tracks. We went to lunch, and he flew home.
Wow.
I mean, he's just a stellar human being.
Sounds like it.
Yep.
Yep.
So, yeah, that's all real horns.
All real horns.
The hard way.
Awesome. You're going to play a little acoustic thing for us, and
Sure.
I appreciate that. Tell us about the song and the writing of it.
Well, I wanted a bop.
A bop.
I wanted a bop for this song. And I'm a big John Fogerty fan. And,
yeah.
and I like songs about rain. And I like songs about drinking. Just a little bit. I don't drink a lot, but it's
No, but your voice has been, you said whiskey.
I got a little whiskey in it.
The whiskey in your voice. Yeah.
So, and I love a clever turn of the phrase. And I can be a bit of a smart aleck.
Yeah.
So I just wanted something that was fun because so much on that album is very dug in and soul bearing sometimes, like that song Broken Things. I mean, it's just...
Listen to the EP, guys. It's out there. Listen.
The bonus track has, it's just Lee and a gentleman named John Conley who plays for Kenny.
Okay. Kenny Chesney?
Yeah.
Oh. And he's playing piano.
Yeah, Lee's on piano and John's on slide and my vocal. It's like a bonus track on the album.
I loved him stripped down like that.
Yeah. And it just is, I think it's just such a beautiful song. But I wanted something with some lightness and some fun. Yeah. And I wrote this song. This is, it's called Let It Pour.
All right.
And
we heard this
I believe
last
Chris
night.
Condon laid the guitar on this, and I apologize, Chris, because I'm going to play it Leanne Binder's way, which is called Cowboy Chords on a Gibson.
Yeah, there we go.
So I hope you dig it. I go to church on a Sunday. I ain't never told a lie. I ain't never had a bad day. And you don't ever cross my mind. And I only think of you when it rains in LA. I ain't never sung a sad song about a man who made me cry. I never take my whiskey too strong, but when I do, I never drive. And I only think of you when it rains in LA. Let it pour, let it pour, let the rain pour down on me. Let it pour, let it pour. Come on, pour me another drink. I'm out on the floor. Ooh, baby, let it pour. I'm gonna quit my job on Friday. Empty my bank and count it right. 160 down the highway. Leave California far behind, and I only think of you when it rains in LA. Let it pour, let it pour, let the rain pour down on me. Let it pour, let it pour, come on, pour me another drink till I'm out on the floor. Ooh, baby, let it pour. Let it pour, let it pour, let the rain pour down on me. Let it pour, let it pour, come on, pour me another drink till I'm out on the floor. Ooh, baby, let it pour.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I love it. It's good live around the dining room table. That's what I love about this podcast. I
Yeah,
love
it's fun.
this job. Yeah. Get to perform live.
Get to play Gibson guitars.
Gibson guitar. I named my guitars too. That one's Gibby.
Gibby?
Yeah.
My Gibson, my black Gibson's called Cash.
Cash. I love that.
I named him after Johnny Cash, who was my,
course.
him and Speed Racer were my first boyfriends.
I love Speed Racer too.
Right?
We are really aging ourselves.
That's right.
Aren't we?
That's
we
all right.
really are.
We're on the planet. That's all that matters. And we keep doing what we're doing. I believe that music doesn't have an age, and it's about time everybody figured that out.
It doesn't have an age and it doesn't have a genre, does it?
No.
Music is good. Good music.
Yeah, it either hits your heart or it doesn't.
It does. I had this conversation, believe it or not, one of the coolest things I ever had to do in radio was interview Willie Nelson. Oh. And he sat right there, and I was asking him about the way the genre has changed over the years. And it's been evolving. And they always say it gets too pop. And he said pretty much what you just said right there. It's all music. It's all good. It either touches your heart or it doesn't. And it's so true.
Yeah, because I've been doing this my whole life. I have been so very, very blessed to call, when I fill out my forms and I get to put musician.
Yeah.
I take a lot of pride in that because not everybody gets to be a rock star.
No.
Right? And not everybody gets to be a musician for a living. And I get to. And I'm so blessed to be able to do that. And all the other stuff, that's icing on the cake.
I could really tell you have a passion.
I do. I love this so much.
Yeah. You've got that song. Maybe I'll play it. Love What You Do. Do What You Love.
Do What You Love?
Do What You Love. I knew I was going to get it mixed up.
That's all right.
Do What You Love. And it's one of my favorite songs on this record. Can I play it?
You sure can, sure.
Let's play.
Got to bring the horns in, though. Come on in, boys.
Oh, man, we got to get the horn players in.
Call the boys.
Yeah, come on, guys. There it is. Check this out, guys.
Last call in Memphis, Tiffany's for breakfast. Sing along with Elvis. At midnight with a drop top down, Mississippi in the rear view. A little something sitting next to you. No idea what we're gonna do, but the night's still young. Baby, show me what you gotta get crazy. Maybe tonight will last forever. Woo, woo, woo. Tonight, party like Gatsby. Sing till voices get raspy. All I know is you got to do what you love. Bougie in the afternoon, PBRs or silver spoons. Never needed a reason to drink straight through the day. Bell bottoms and rose tattoos. Festivals under summer moons. Set my alarm for 2:30. We can't be wasting the day. Baby, show me what you gotta get crazy. Come on, shake your body, baby. Maybe tonight will last forever. Woo, woo, woo. Tonight, party like Gatsby. Sing till voices get raspy. All I know is you got to do what you love. Do what champagne and dice. Everybody want a joyride in my stretch limousine. Here's hoping that Monday might go down like Friday night. But it's a roll up tide in my Valentino, baby. Crazy, maybe. Woo, woo, woo. Tonight, sing till all I know. She got to do what you love. All I know, she got to do what you love. All I know, she got to do what you love.
I think it's my favorite.
Is it?
And I love this record, by the way.
Thank you.
It's good stuff.
Thank you very much. I'm so proud of this.
You have to be proud of this project.
I'm really proud of this project. It's making noise and it's getting some attention, and
it should.
I'm blessed and I'm excited about where this is all going, and
Yeah.
I
can hear it in your voice. And
Yeah.
just watching you perform, I can see that. I love that. I got on I think it was your Facebook page, and I loved what it said. It said, living the dream, singing the blues, long live the songwriter.
Yeah.
And living the dream. People ask me how you doing, Dave? And my reply is always, I'm living the dream.
Yeah.
This is it, right?
I've learned, I think it's a very important thing to remember that dreams are allowed to change.
They are. Yes.
And if you allow yourself to grow and don't hang something on the wall that if that doesn't happen, then that's a failure, then you're okay. And dreams change and morph. And but that's come with a little bit of aging.
Yeah.
I
think so.
I thought I might be Robert Plant when I was 18. I thought that could possibly happen.
Yeah.
It didn't turn out that way, but maybe if it would have gone down that road, I might have been dead. Like, you don't know.
You never know.
Like that unanswered, some of the greatest blessings are unanswered prayers.
Yes.
And now it seems like it's my time and things are,
It is.
and I'm just happy to ride the ride. You got to understand the roller coaster of the business. And,
it is a business. Yeah.
I get to wake up and I get to pick up a guitar and I get to sing and be around creatives. And I am the luckiest girl on the planet.
Love it.
For sure.
Yeah. Living the dream.
Yeah.
Living the dream. You've got a studio and you're teaching folks.
I do.
How to sing correctly.
I do my damnedest.
No, that's all right. You can
Sorry.
say that.
Oh, geez.
That's all right.
See, my Youngstown came out.
Your Youngstown came out.
I'm doing my darndest.
You're good. You're good.
Yeah, I never wanted anybody to go through what I went through. Mm-hmm. So for years, I wouldn't teach at all.
Yeah.
Because I never wanted to damage somebody the way I was so damaged. And what I did was I started getting picked up by local producers in Cleveland and Akron to come in and help with rock singers that were laying vocals and to help them get through, singles or whatever they had to do. Like, Leanne, how are you doing this? Come in and help us do this with them.
Gotcha.
And then something happened called a divorce. And no, it's fine. And I needed a way to supplement my income because now there was just Leanne. Yeah. So a friend of mine had a performing arts place and said, why don't you come in and teach? Mm-hmm. Like, oh man, I don't want to handle kids. Like, that's not good. Yeah. Like, I've been in a rock band since I was 18. I don't know, but I started, and as luck would have it, you start loving the little things, all of them. They be, I don't have children, but I have like 300. Yeah. You know what I mean?
I hear you.
And they want things so badly. So this kind of just evolved into this Songmill Studios.
Cool.
And I have kids all ages, till clear through like senior citizens who
really?
Want to sing in the choir.
I was going to ask. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, and they just want better technique. And I have some artists and I have some kids that I've taught how to songwrite that are now putting out albums on their own.
So songwriting's a part of it too.
Songwriting's a part of it. And I get
mentoring. Huh?
Mentoring. I get them hooked up with BMI or ASCAP, or I'm like, this is your copyrights and these are the things you have to know. Things that I didn't, nobody taught me. Believe me, I've had stuff not go well because of shady business dealings in the industry. And I've been close to record deals that have fallen through, and you learn those things. So I try to protect the kids that the people that are around me that I can help with.
That's wonderful.
And then it came down to Lee asked me to come in and help with some of his clients here in Nashville. So that's opened up another, thing where I'll come in and
studio here,
a little
Music
satellite,
City.
yeah.
Yeah, cool.
And it's done really well, and it's a way for me to kind of keep Mrs. Raritan's legacy alive, who means so much.
So
and I tell my kids, then you pay it forward. And I have some kids that are now, in college, and there's some in New York that are musical theater majors, or some that are, doing all of that kind of stuff. I said, you remember what you've been taught and you pay it forward.
Yeah,
and,
there you go. Yeah, that's what you do.
So I love it.
I need one more song before we go.
Okay.
And again, tell everybody where they can find you.
You can find everything at Leanne Binder Music across all social media, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and I have a website at YouTube also.
YouTube.
Leanne Binder Music.
Yep.
There's
check
a video for the Christmas song.
Oh, please check that out. You're gonna love it. Yep.
And then I have a website, www.leannebindermusic.com.
All right.
So come say hi, join. I need friends. Come be my friend.
I'm your friend. You got
That's
another
right.
friend in Nashville.
I'm so glad.
What you going to leave us with?
Well, I wrote this song with Lee, and it's called Drinking Stars. And
I love this song.
It was
and the
never
story
supposed to
behind
be
it, too.
right. It wasn't supposed to be born. I had another song written, and I had 10 pages of optional lyrics. It's the most on the ball I'd ever been in my life coming down to the studio. So I sit down, I'm here's all my stuff. And I played it for him. He's like, we can't cut that song, Leanne.
Why?
He goes, well, and I had not heard this song yet, but Miley Cyrus had come out with a song called Flowers.
Oh, yeah.
And my melody, even though the song wasn't anything about flowers, it was very similar, way too similar. And I'm like, well, no, I don't want anywhere near it. Chuck it out. But now I had all the guys set for the next day. I had session guys all coming in.
Oh, gosh. Already charted out, ready to go.
Yeah, so that was gone. But I still had, they're expecting their work.
Yeah.
So I'm in tears. And Lee, I'm like, what are we going to write? And I'd been carrying around this little thing called I'm Drinking Stars. I had in my notes in my phone. And it was the title of a book that was on my best friend's piano in a book of cocktail recipes of champagne. And it was called I'm Drinking Stars. But I thought, what a wonderful idea and a thought.
Yeah.
Because I'm a big star, moon. Mm-hmm. I stand in the grass and take it all in.
Yeah.
And Lee literally hit an E minor chord. I'm like, oh.
That's it.
Because for a year I wasn't allowed to write with anything but major chords because I was so minor chord driven that I got put on minor chord probation.
I didn't know it was such a thing.
Oh yeah,
that's cool.
It was a thing.
It was the thing.
And he hit the E minor, and
it brought out the blues again, didn't it?
And that's how the song got born. The whole song fell out within 5 to 10 minutes.
Another one of those magical songs.
Yep.
Awesome.
So I will play it for you. It's called Drinking Stars.
Great.
I've got a green light, white lines in my headlights, nothing but ghosts left in my past. 'Cause there are lines that people tell you, and truths that people hide, and somewhere in the darkness I'll be satisfied. I'm drinking stars to cover my scars. Beautifully reckless, unchained and breathless, silently walking away. I'm drinking stars, and I'm closing doors. I learned my lesson, don't need no confession. This I know for sure. I'm drinking stars. Take a seat in the front row. I got something you must know. you had little to give, and I expected too much. 'Cause there are lines that people tell you, and truths that people hide, and somewhere in the darkness, I'm still satisfied. I'm drinking stars to cover my scars. Beautifully reckless, unchained and breathless, silently walking away. I'm drinking stars, and I'm closing doors. I learned my lesson, don't need no confession. This I know for sure, I'm drinking stars. I'm drinking stars to cover my scars. Beautifully reckless, unchained and breathless, silently walking away. I'm drinking stars, and I'm closing doors. I learned my lesson, don't need no confession. This I know for sure, I'm drinking stars. I'm drinking stars.
Thank you for making Gibby sound so good.
Oh, thank you for letting me play him.
That voice is amazing.
Oh, thank
I
you.
love, like Patty's saying, but I love what
Thank
you do.
you. Thank
it's
you.
just the right amount of whiskey, I'm telling
Oh,
you.
perfect. Good.
Yeah. Hey, listen, thanks for being on the show. I appreciate you so
Dave,
much.
thank you so much for inviting me to do this. And
Well, you know, when Kirsty Manick calls you and says, there's somebody you got to talk to and put on the podcast, you listen. You just
yeah,
listen.
Kirsty, she's a Youngstown
she's
girl.
something?
Yeah,
Youngstown
she's from
girl?
home.
Yep.
Her and Bill have been both. I've demoed stuff through their studio.
Mm-hmm.
They've just been such wonderful people and helpful to me. I'm going to probably have coffee with them while I'm down here, and Kirsty and I are probably going to get a ride in. So I love them to death, and
I do too.
You know, I've been so blessed. Nashville's been such a great town for me.
This town will love you. I know it. Absolutely. Well, thank you so much, and say hello to Kirsty and Bill for me.
I will, for sure.
All right.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Thank you.
Right on, folks. WRITE.
We hope you enjoyed this intimate glimpse into the world of songwriting and found inspiration in the stories shared by our talented guests. Remember, the magic of music lies not only in the notes and chords, but in the emotions and experiences woven into every lyric. Until next time, keep listening, keep creating, and keep the melodies alive.